everybody. Thank you for tuning in today. Coming from my home studio to your home in this very unusual type of a performance. Your library wanted to do something special for you guys. So I'm going to do a quick show for you. Give them a big round of applause at home. I know they can't hear you, but virtually clap if you can. And we're going to get started with something here that I like to call what an illusion is. Because I'm going to show you this newspaper, and I want you to look at a page to remember a picture or an advertisement inside that page. Because I'm going to create the illusion of tearing this paper up into tiny, tiny pieces. It's going to look like the pages are really being torn. Some people come up to me and they say, Presto, I thought I heard separate pieces of paper being torn right in front of me. I saw you rip that up into tiny, tiny pieces. I need to remind them, though, that this is just an illusion. Even though it looks like the pages are being torn, it's not really happening. Now, the cool part about this illusion is I can actually take it and put it back together with a little bit of magic. Watch. All I have to do is squeeze the pages. All I have to do is squeeze the pages, and oh, I can't fool you guys. This was just an illusion. Give yourselves a round of applause at home. I know this is a different type of show, being a virtual show, and I am very used to having my audiences with me. So it's kind of hard not to hear your applause, but I think I can see all your virtual claps going on, and that's really cool. Now, there is somebody in the audience out there watching today, though, that is not smiling, because this is different. They're not with their friends. They're not hanging out at the library doing all the fun stuff that the librarians put together for you. And you're feeling a little blue. Well, don't worry about it. I brought with me my very own smile maker. This can turn any frown upside down. I will show you how it works. I'm going to pretend to be sad for a second. You see? Okay, I don't think you all got that. I'll get sadder. See, that's all it takes, and you'll smile. Now, it's very important that you activate your smile maker, and I'll show you how you do that. You get yourself a smile bag. This happens to be Wendy's. You take your smile maker, and you place it inside the bag. And you push it all the way down to the corners. And you wait 3 seconds. And you reach inside, and guess what you'll find? A little smile. And when one person smiles, the person next to them, guess what? They'll start to smile. And then their friends will start to smile. Your moms, your dads, your brothers, your sister, your cat, your dog. Everybody starts to smile. Oh my goodness. I think I found, oh, there's one, wait a second. There's a big one in here. Check this one out. Whoa, he almost got away. Now, I went through the drive-thru because that's all we can do right now. And guess what? They forgot my straw. So I had to drive all the way back around. And they said, sir, it's in the bottom of the bag. Did you see it? Oh, and it was down there. It was down in the corner, though. I had to pull it out just a little bit at a time because it was stuck in... What? Whoa! There it is. I supersized it. Can you tell? Give yourselves a virtual round of applause. Yay! You like that? Awesome! You guys are having so much fun, just like me, I think, at home, and I hope you are. Now, I wanted to show something really cool here. I have this little bag here with some handkerchiefs in it. I want to show them to you. I have a red handkerchief. I have a blue handkerchief. Oh, no, a white handkerchief and the blue handkerchief. Now, if we were to put these together, boys and girls, moms and dads, what do you think we can make out of them? Did you say a flag? An American flag? Absolutely, we can make an American flag. I want to show you what we're going to put the magic handkerchiefs into in a second. I got this little bag here. It's got a little red line in it. That holds a zipper. Hello? Can you see me? Hello? Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the handkerchiefs one at a time, and we're going to place them inside the bag. First, we're going to place the red one, the white one, and then the blue one inside the... Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot the zipper. My bad, my bad. I got them. I got them. Thanks for telling me they were on the floor. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the red one, right? We're going to take the red one. We're going to place it inside the bag. We'll take the white one and we'll place it inside the bag. And we'll take the blue one and we'll place it inside the bag. And we go over the top of the bag and we say the magic words, Presto. And when you reach inside, you find a beautiful flag just like, that's not right. What? Oh, it's on the floor. Here, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. How about now? Does that look better? No, it's not better. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put those all in there. Now let's say the magic words again. 1, 2, 3. Presto. Good, good, good. And it turned into a beautiful American flag. Ew. That's not right. What? The colors are... Wait a second. I know what the problem is. I think we are using the wrong words. We need to say USA as loud as you can, because today and this time we're in, we have to stick together. America is stronger together. So everybody say it with me. USA. Louder. USA. One more time. USA. And we reach inside the bag and we find a beautiful American flag. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Yeah. That was cool. Was that fun? That was fun for me too. That was definitely fun. Now, I wanted to tell you a little story. Let me get my story thing out here. I'm going to put that right there. Put that right there. Or put that right there. Now, with everything going on, I'm sure moms and dads are probably losing their patience. Brothers and sisters are losing their patience. You're stuck with each other all the time. And that's okay, because you need to stay home and you need to be safe. So I'm going to tell you a little story about patience, which is something we really need to pay attention to right now especially. This is a story about a little boy a long time ago in a little town in New Jersey. He was going to school the first of the year. Not that we're in school now, but then we did. And the teacher put a box on her table. And she said, boys and girls, inside this box is a beautiful diamond. As a matter of fact, it is the mother of all diamonds. She placed the sign in front of the box to remind them what was in there. But she said, I want you to teach you about patience this year. Nobody's going to get to look into this box until the end of the year, and I'll show you that beautiful diamond. Now, all the boys and girls were pretty good about not going into the box, but there was one little boy. He was very curious. He would walk by there every day wondering what was inside. He went to Christmas break, and he came back, and he was really curious. He walked by the desk and wondered, what's in there? Then he went to spring break, and he came back. He couldn't take the pressure any longer. He knocked over the box accidentally onto the desk, and it fell out with a blue goblet and a bunch of dusty old black rocks. He said, I knew it. There's no diamonds in there. That's just a dirty old black rock. The teacher said, young man, I did not try to trick you. I did not try to fool you, because these aren't ordinary rocks. These are known as coal. And over time, a little bit of heat and a whole lot of pressure, one day, this beautiful dusty old rock will turn into beautiful, shimmering diamonds. Yeah, is that cool or what? I know. Now, every child that was patient that day received a little diamond for the reward. Every child except for one. Does anybody guess what he got? What's that? A lump of coal? You're right, a lump of coal. And a lesson about patience. That patience will be rewarded. Boys and girls, moms and dads, to this day, I still carry with me everywhere I go that lump of coal to remind me to be patient. That's my story. I hope you like it. Make some noise at home if you did. Let me hear you scream. Yeah, that was cool. I'm going to put this away right now real quick. Hang on. This is different being live in front of you guys like this versus being on at a show like this versus doing it virtually at home. It's a little bit of a challenge, but we're going to get through this together, because that's the whole idea. We're going to get through this pandemic together. Now, I thought it would be fun if I taught you guys how to do a trick. Do you want to learn how to do a trick? Yes? Yes? Okay, awesome. I'll do the trick first. And if you like it, by your virtual applause, if I get a lot of applauses and all that stuff, I'll go ahead and teach it to you. Is that fair? Okay, cool. First thing you need is one of these things here, a little handkerchief. This is a red one in particular. So you take the red handkerchief, you wave it around, and you place it inside your hand, just like this. Now, when you poke it down inside the hand, you say the magic words, presto, and just like magic, that egg changes into an egg. That handkerchief changes into an egg, and the handkerchief flies all the way over here to this pocket. That's the trick. Do you like it? Cool. I'll teach you how to do it. Now, you're going to learn a secret. Sometimes it's not so fun when you know how a trick is done, but I want to do this for you. You guys can do this at home, okay? Here's the secret. Right there, there's a little hole in the back of the egg. I know, spoiler. And inside there is where I put the handkerchief. You see, it just kind of hangs in there and you just poke it in. So it's important, boys and girls, that you get two handkerchiefs that are the same exact color. If they're different color handkerchiefs, this trick doesn't really look that good. So here's what you do before the show. You want to take one handkerchief like this, and you want to tightly roll it into a ball inside your hand, and then you're going to hide it inside your pocket over here. Don't let anybody see you do this part, okay? And then you come out with this other handkerchief. You can wave it around. This is what we call misdirection in the magic business. So now I'm going to expose this for you. You're going to see the egg here that has the hole in it. So this is what you would do, but you'd keep the egg inside your hand, okay? You poke that. Oh, I should tell you, have mom and dad help you make this hole. Empty out all the goopy stuff inside, or otherwise you're going to make a mess of this handkerchief. So just be careful when you prepare this. Kids, have your parents help you. And then you poke that down inside the hole like this. And you get it all the way in, and you're going to push it all the way down inside until it disappears completely inside your hand. And then you toss it over, you say the magic words, presto, and you reach inside the other pocket that has the hidden handkerchief, and you got yourself a really cool trick. Is that cool or what? I know. Now, there's one little part about this trick you have to be careful with. It says egg. It's got that hole on the other side. So here's what you do. Sometimes people are curious about what's inside, or you know, that you see. They might see that, especially if they're behind you. So here's what you do. If this ever happens to you when you're doing this trick and somebody accuses you of having a hole inside your egg, you just carefully, very carefully, peel that hole right off of the egg. Yeah. And then, if they want to examine the egg, you can let them do it. You can actually hand it to them just like this inside of a glass, and they can check it out. What do you think? Is that cool or what? I know. I love that trick. That's so much fun. I wish I had a handkerchief. I don't. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Oh, you know what's going to be fun? I'm going to do something really different here. If you're watching at home and you're far away from the computer screen or your TV, if you're watching this on your TV, get close to the TV here in the next few seconds, because I'm gonna bring something over here. We're gonna go on a little adventure together. Since we can't have our audience with me, I thought we would do something virtually together. So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna go ahead and we're going to go ahead. I'm going to try to read your mind. It's going to be a mind reading adventure. What I'm going to attempt to do is read your mind 5 times. First, I want to show you though. I have some places here, and then I'm going to teach you how to help you discover the best value on the planet. Here are 9 of my favorite places to go to: a bookstore, the movies. Can't do that right now, but when we can. The newsstand, where we can learn about everything. The museum, of course, is fun. The library, the video store, a theater, the music store, and any place that has computer stuff. I like computer stuff. So here's what I want you to do. If you get close to the TV and close to the screen now, you don't have to touch the screen or anything, but take your pointer finger or an eraser on a pencil or something, and I want you to pick any place that you see on here that you might be interested in and put your finger on it. For example, put your finger right there. If it's the museum, okay? If it's the museum, here's what you're going to do. I'm going to tell you to move certain spaces and the amount of letters that are in the place that you have your finger at right now, okay? So if it was a museum, you can either move them up or down, left or right, but you cannot go diagonally like an X, okay? So I'll give you an example with museum. I have 6 letters in museum, so I'm going to move 6 spaces, and you always start counting on the next move, not where you start. So watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you're going to keep your finger at your new location. Okay, if you have a finger on your location now, I want you to count the letters in the words that are on these little pictures and move that many spaces. Start counting with the next move. Go ahead and do that now. Okay, you should be there by now. All right, now don't move your finger from there because I can tell that you're not at the theater and you're not at the newsstand. So I'm going to take those right off of there just like that. Now, from where you are, you're going to start with the next move. I want you to move 3 spaces. Go ahead and do that now. You're at a new place. Keep your finger right there. Don't move it. I can tell that you're not at the video store and you're not at the museum. So I'm going to take those off of there. Very good. Now, I want you to move 5 spaces from where you are currently right now. 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now keep your finger right there. You're not with the computers and you're not in a bookstore. One more time. I want you to move 3 more spaces. Go ahead and do that now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, don't move your finger. You're not at the movies and you're not at the music store because you are at the library. Of course, this is a library show, so we have to be at the library, right? So I said I would do this 5 times. So the 5th time, I'm going to show you why is it important to have time to spend at your library. Because you know what? You could go anywhere of these places. Not right now. But if you go to these places, it would cost you a lot of money. But at the library, all you have to do is spend some time there, and this is the best value on the planet. Do you know why? Because it combines all of these places into one place, right? But if you were to spend that money, you wouldn't be able to do that. But with the library, you spend all that time, and any time at the library is time well spent. Give yourselves a round of applause if that worked for you. I'm going to move this right out of the way. Cool. Are we doing good at home? Are you having a good time? You know what? I just want to take a moment here to tell you that your librarians miss you all very, very much. And they wish I could have come to your library this summer to do a show in person, but obviously we can't do this right now. But I will be back as soon as it is allowed for us to come out and back to our new normal, whatever that's going to be. And I hope you would turn out and lots of people, bring all your friends to the live show the first time I come back to your library when this is all said and done. It might be next year, but that's okay. I'll be so excited to see you and perform for you live at your library soon as we are allowed to go out into the new normal world that we were going to have. Now, I wanted to show you something here before we close. I got a couple more things I wanted to show you. I have this little device. Now, I'm not quite sure how this thing works. I kind of know what it is, but I'm not sure how it works. And as you can see, I have this pole here, and it's got some colored pom-poms on it. We have a blue pom-pom, a green one, a red one, or kind of orange, we'll just call it red for simple sake, and a yellow one. Now, this is kind of cool. What I want you to do is I want you to concentrate on this yellow pom-pom. Because if you, in your mind, think that it's going to climb up, it will happen. But you have to believe it in your mind. So think of that. Visualize this yellow pom-pom. Don't take your eye off of that for a second. Because all of a sudden, boop, it goes up. I know. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, people have said that there's a string between the red one and the yellow one. Look, no string? No, nothing? Okay. So it has to have a string going across for the yellow one to be connected to the red pom-pom over here, just like that. So if I pull on the yellow pom-pom, obviously the red one goes up. But then I was wondering, what in the world is this green one for? Why is it even there? Should we try it? Okay, we'll try it. So we know that the red one's connected to the yellow one and the green one's connected to the red. Let's review that for a second. The yellow one's connected to the red one's connected to the yellow one, the green one is connected to the red one, and the yellow one, Okay, so we know what these do, but why is this blue one here? I don't know. Should we pull it? Let's try it like this. We'll pull on and that's connected to the yellow one, which is connected to the red one, which is connected to the yellow one, which is connected to the green one, and the green one's connected to the blue. Oh boy. Yeah. Now, one thing I did notice when I was playing with this contraption, I made an observation that you have to have one long string and a short string over here for this to work. Because if you were to have two long strings, this would not work. So you always have one long string, doesn't matter which end. So you have one long string on this end and a short string on this end. Uh-oh, I think I broke it. It's broken. Well, I'm quite not figured this out yet. So if you guys figure this out one day, let me know when I come back to your library when we're live and in person. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm not sure what this thing is. We'll move on. I do have one more thing I want to show you. This is really cool. It's a game. It's actually a card game. It's a game called the 3-Card Monte. It's kind of a gambling game, but right now we don't want to gamble about going out into public right now. So we make sure we stay home and be safe, okay? So I want to show you these cards here. I hope you can see them at home. I got the big ones for you to help you. I have 2 red kings, and this is the ace of clubs. Now, the money card in this case is the ace of clubs. That's the one you want to follow. I'm going to try to move it around a little bit. Don't take your eye off the one in the middle is the ace of clubs. So it's the one in the middle is the ace of clubs. I'm going to pull out that card. Now keep an eye on it. Don't take your eye off of it for a second because I'm going to move these around just a little bit and I'm going to place one card right over here. Now, I want you to win. I want you to be safe. I don't want you to gamble with your safety. So listen to your mom and dad and anybody else that helps you so that you stay safe. So we have 1 king, 2 kings, 2 red kings. Where's the money card? You said over here? You are absolutely right. Your money card is right here because that is your library card. Come on, that was pretty cool. Can you guys give me a good applause, a virtual applause? Remember, this library card is your ticket to go anywhere in the world. I know your libraries are probably doing all kinds of online things for you to help you check out books virtually, maybe some videos or whatever you can get from the library right now. Just check out the resources on their website. Go check it out. Don't gamble with your safety. And I will see you when we are back live at your library. Take care. Bye-bye. I'm Presto Paul. Have a great day. See ya.